Alright, I was asked for a video of how to perform the sit-out as just a fitness exercise. This comes from wrestling, so I learned it way back in high school many years ago now, but I think anybody who's like a grappler will already know this, but for fitness folks, it's really helpful because it has a twisting movement and moves you through a plane you don't normally move through in the gym and honestly in normal life. So I like this as an exercise. I work it in my circuits because it'll get the heart rate up, but I also like it as just a wellness exercise. So to start, you're going to start on all fours, so knees, hands, and from having your weight evenly placed on front and back, you're going to pick up one leg. And the joke is always it's like a dog peeing on a fire hydrant. But you're going to pick up one leg, and that leg you have to keep the foot planted, but the knee is going to come up. Your next step is to just kick the other leg through. In order to do that, you have to lift up your offhand. So if we're going to the left, we're going to lift the left knee, we're going to lift the left hand, we're going to kick through with the right foot. At this point, if you're tired, if you just can't, then you can sit down. And if you're here, you've successfully completed a sit-out. This is the bare minimum, well no, you're halfway through. This is the bare minimum of getting halfway through. The bare minimum of completion is coming back. So this is one. However, there's things you can add to it to make it a little more challenging if many of you who've trained for a long time are going to find that to be no big deal. So the next step is to stay off the floor. I'm going to go the other way this time. So again, right knee comes up. As I go through, right hand comes up, and I want to keep myself off the floor. Now, if you really want to go further through, we'll show a variant here in a second. But this is halfway through an intermediate-ish sit-out. And you're coming back to here. So again, there, here. If you're a grappler, you're going to incorporate other things that have to do with fighting in it. So you're going to be dropping your elbows in, you're going to be jumping away from your starting point. So if you're a grappler, you would do something more like this. If you're doing this for fitness though, and you want to progress to the next level, you start going for a thread the needle. So on this one, as I come through, I'm going to keep going until I'm face up. And this is kind of the max of my capability level, so this won't be perfect. But you lift the leg per usual, kick through. This arm comes all the way around. And you should be flattening out your hips and torso better than I am, and you kick your foot up. That's a thread the needle. So to go the other way, a thread the needle, knee up, foot through, all the way around, and hold it there, and come back. So that's step 2 in that progression. And I don't really have a step 3, I guarantee that they exist out there, but I want to show you some from the side too so you can get a different angle on it. So, basic sit out from the side. I'm coming towards the camera, so pee on the fire hydrant, kick the fire hydrant, come back. Going away from you, which won't be super helpful, but I'm going to show it to you. Pee on the fire hydrant, kick the fire hydrant, come back. The step 2 is still the same opening, but instead of sitting down, I'm just coming through to here, swinging right back. Coming through the other way, swinging right back. Thread the needle version, still pick a leg up, kick through, come over, try to get as much extension here as you can, come back. Leg up, kick through, over, extension, and back. One thing that I have done that I don't recommend is as you start speeding these up, I like to go side to side, so I'll go left, right, left, right. It becomes very easy to go through, go through, go through, go through. And while you can do that, you're cheating yourself a little bit. So I really recommend that you go through and at least come back to a full stop. You don't have to put your knees all the way down, but come back to a full stop. So that's the basics of the sit out, kind of level 1, level 2, and then thread the needle, which would be effectively level 3. I need to do some more research to see where you progress from there, but I think most trainees can start out with the level 1 sit out, and many of you who've been doing this for years are ready for 2, 3, and beyond. Thanks.